Hello everyone, welcome to Super RC Geeks channel. RC airplane is the dream toy of most kids. Just like every kid prefers bigger toys, bigger RC plane models are pursued by every big boy. Today I am going to show you the largest RC airplane's scale model in the world. If you like my video, please subscribe. 1/3 scale B-17 bomber built by Jack Bally. He spent about 17 years on this super project. Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress is an American 4-engine heavy bomber developed in the 1930s for the United States Army Air Corps. It was used primarily in the European theater of operations and dropped more bombs than any other aircraft during World War II. It is the third most produced bomber of all time, behind the American 4-engine consolidated B-24 Liberator and the German multi-role, twin-engine Junkers Ju-88. It was also employed as a transport, anti-submarine aircraft, drone controller, and search and rescue aircraft. This 1/3 scale B-17 has a wingspan of 34 feet, 7 inches, and is 25 feet long. It is powered by 4 Hirth 80 horsepower engines rated at 45 horsepower due to modifications, cruises at 110 knots and stalls at about 50 knots. Bally said that this idea was born over too much beer one night with a bunch of buddies, as they talked about what kind of airplane they could build that would be the only one of its kind. They settled on the B-17, because as far as they knew, there were no flying 4-engine scale models World War II airplanes. They had originally intended to build a B-24, but that airplane would not scale properly. Bally used scaled-up model airplane plans to build the Bally bomber. Bally made its public debut at the Experimental Aircraft Association's 2018 AirVenture Airshow in Oshkosh, Wisc. However, this 1/3 B-17 will not be enrolled in our list today, because it is a real man-controlled airplane. You can say it's a model-like real plane rather than an RC aircraft. As Mr. Bally passed away at summer 2020, I list his masterpiece here for my respect. Number 10. 1/5.5 scale Skymaster F-14 Tomcat. The Grumman F-14 Tomcat is an American carrier-capable supersonic, twin-engine, two-seat, twin-tail, all-weather-capable variable-sweep wing fighter aircraft. The Tomcat was developed for the United States Navy's Naval Fighter Experimental Program after the collapse of the General Dynamics Grumman F-111B project. A large and well-equipped fighter, the F-14 was the first of the American Teen Series fighters, which were designed incorporating air combat experience against MiG fighters during the Vietnam War. The Tomcat was retired by U.S. Navy on September 22, 2006, supplanted by the Boeing F/18E/F Super Hornet. Several retired F-14s have been put on display across the U.S. Mr. Lin is the owner of commercial RC jet manufacturing company Skymaster from Taiwan. During the past 30 years, he devoted his enthusiasm for RC model competition to the development of large-scale jet airplanes. Mr. Lin's RC jet F-14 has 3.5 meters length, 3.6 meters wingspan, 13 servos. Its weight is 38 kilograms and powered by two 20 kilograms class turbine engines. If you want to have this big toy, you should pay $6,895 for the fuselage, $3,795 for the landing gear, $1,150 for the swing wing mechanism, $4,400 for turbine engines, $395 for dual-wall exhaust pipes, $95 for air kit, $295 for power manager system, $165 for speed brake, $695 for all ordnance kit with pylons, $495 for the scale cockpit, $1,969 for servos. So, if you have your own radio controller, spent extra $20,349, you will have your own F-14 jet fighter. However, for friendly mention, practice flight control skills first, or your $20,000 big toy may crash and burn into ashes in 10 seconds. Number 9. 1/2 scale ETA Glider. It is made by Gerhard Bruckmann, an expert Austrian RC model maker. He opened a company model BAE Bruckmann to build RC airplanes that not available in the market for customers. He create tailor-made and beautiful individual pieces that make every model pilot's heart beat faster. All prototypes are tested by his son Gernot and himself in countless flights and modified accordingly if necessary. This giant RC glider has incredible 15.45 m wingspan, 4.9 m length and 40 kilograms weight. It is even close to the 15 m class real manned glider size. Number 8. 2.5 scale BAE Hawk. The Hawk is an advanced two-seat trainer with a tandem cockpit. It has a low-mounted cantilever wing and is powered by a single turbofan engine. The design team was led by Ralph Hooper. Unlike many of the previous trainers in RAF service, the Hawk was specifically designed for training. Hawker had developed the aircraft to have a high level of serviceability, as well as lower purchasing and operating costs than previous trainers like the Jet Provost. The Hawk has been praised by pilots for its agility, in particular its roll and turn handling. This 2.5 scale BAE Hawk kit is from Tomahawk Aviation, painted by DH Colorworks. It has 3.8 m wingspan, 4.9 m length and 82 kilograms weight. It has a powerful JetCat P550 Pro turbine, Cortex Pro Euro and Unilight Pro light system. Mario Walter is the pilot of this beautiful aircraft. Number 7. 1:3 scale F-104 Starfighter. The Lockheed F-104 Starfighter is an American single-engine, supersonic air superiority fighter. It was extensively deployed as a fighter-bomber during the Cold War. This plane was created as a day fighter by Lockheed as one of the Century series of fighter aircraft for the United States Air Force. It was developed into an all-weather multi-role aircraft in the early 1960s and produced by several other nations. This XXXL size RC Jet F-104 model comes Airworld modelable. They decided to develop this model airplane with excellent flight characteristics to celebrate their 30th company anniversary. This Gantt model has 5.78 m length, 2.5 m wingspan and 90 kilograms weight. It equipped with two JetCat 400 Pro turbine engines, Spectrum S9020 servos and two Powerbox Royal Electric Power Mange system. Number 6. 1/13th Boeing 747-400 Virgin. The Boeing 747 is a large, long-range wide-body airliner. It is designed and manufactured by Boeing Commercial Airplanes in the United States between 1968 and 2023. On September 30, 1968, the first 747 was rolled out of the custom-built Everett plant, the world's largest building by volume. The first flight took place on February 9, 1969, and the 747 was certified in December of that year. The 747 was the first airplane called a jumbo jet as the first wide-body airliner. Here this multi-turbine engine model jet Boeing 747-400 is 5.43 m long and 4.95 m width. It is 68 kilograms weight and pushed by 4 IQ Hammer 140 turbine engines. Audi Pitts build the giant RC plane and flyed by Rainer Kamitz.